Hello, hello. There we go. Testing. I was just making sure the microphone was working. Hey, welcome to my first stream. Oh boy. Didn't think it was gonna work out like this. But yeah, hey, welcome to my first stream ever. Oh man, it's kind of hard to know what to say. I know it's just me by myself right now in the streaming here. I mean, it makes sense. I am starting new at this. Hopefully the volume isn't too high. But hang on, let me see. There we go. But yeah, first stream. Oh, wow, can't believe it. Yeah, the reason why I didn't start last week was because a lot of things came up. But point is, I'm here now. Hopefully the microphone's working good. Everything else seems to be running smoothly for the most part. But yeah, no. I mean, obviously, like I said, I don't think there's any viewers or anyone else seeing right now. But since this will be put on my other channel for my archive stream, I just want to make sure everything's running smoothly. Fortunately, there's no real way to test it. Actually, let me turn off this music here because this is just really for just the waiting. There we go. All right, now I can hear myself more clearly. But yeah, welcome today. Yeah, today we're gonna be playing some Sonic Mania, which is something I did promise. So for the most part, oh man, seems like my hair is running a little bit weird lately right now. But hopefully everything's going fine. But obviously we're going to be playing Sonic Mania as the first game of my stream. But hopefully everything goes smoothly. If there's any changes that I need to do, I'll probably do it later on. But as of right now, seems like everything's fine for the time being. But yeah, no, like obviously I don't have anyone to say this, but hopefully everyone's day has been good. This will be going over in the YouTube channel later, so that way people can commentate on it later, anything that's happened in the past. But obviously past broadcasts will be uploaded after a week or so once the stream's done. That is something I did wanted to talk about, where I plan to pretty much post my streams a week afterwards, but so it gives me time to like see if there's anything that I could change in terms of future broadcasts. But for now, everything seems to be good for the time being. But yeah, no, I guess aside from that, there's not really much to say since, again, I don't really have anyone else here at the moment. So might as well just start opening up the game here. But hopefully everything's good in terms of volume-wise. And I am looking forward to this, so let's see. Oh crap, hang on. Just got that. There we go. Alright, time to start this game up and running. Oop, better switch to gaming. Game capture, let me see here. Yeah, and also bear with me as this is my first broadcast, so I'm trying to see if I can get everything according to plan. There we go. Let's see if it should pop up now. Let me see. Oh, there we go. I didn't mean to start with the main menu, so let's see. Everything seems to be in order. Also, just so you guys know, I am playing on keyboard. So, yeah, hard to say if the game volume's too high. But yeah, or if it's too low, but we're just gonna roll with it for right now. Let me see if I can put it up just a little, just a hair. There we go. Okay, so the volume should be good. If I need to speak higher, I can just come closer to the microphone. But other than that, it should be good for volume. Let me see if I can just turn it down just a bit. It is gonna be freezing a bit since apparently I have to. Thankfully, I do have two screens here, so that way I can look at the stream as well as look at the game here. But let me just bring this closer. There we go. All right, let's get started. So obviously we're going to be starting a new file. I have actually already played this game several times before, so no surprise there. I've already kind of know what everything goes on inside this game. But this is going to be my first time recording it, so who knows what kind of shenanigans is going to happen, but let's see. I guess no other thing to do aside from just choose Sonic and Tails over here. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing fine. Again, I have no chat members here, but I can always ask that question. You know, you guys can commentate later in the videos after I post these, so. And obviously that's the reason why I don't have like a chat box on screen, because obviously there's no one in the chat room right now. Yeah, I'm just hoping to God that the chat is not the chat, the stream's volume is fine. Unless I have to raise my microphone. Actually, I'll wait until this cutscene's done. Nice, we get hard-boiled heavies in the Phantom Ruby's introduction in this game. Green Hill! Boy, my favorite stage. Something that's definitely not going to be milked in the future, hopefully. Hang on, let me see if I can just turn it down just a little bit. I think that'll be... I don't know if that's too low or too high, hang on. Okay, it should be good for now, but let me see if I can turn my microphone a bit up. There we go. Alright, I think that'll do it for now. I don't want to like change the volume too much. If the game's too loud, then I'll fix it, and like I said, in future broadcasts, but it should be fine for the time being. But yeah, it actually feels weird coming back to this game after so long, honestly. I think the last time I played it was back during my college years when I got a laptop to do all my assignments and projects. But it feels great to come back to this game after so long. I think that's the reason why I've been putting it off lately too, because oh wait, actually let me just get this real quick. Tails, I need you. There we go. I'm telling you, I already know the ins and outs of this game. Don't need any guides or anything like that. But as I was saying, it's like it's been a while since I played this game, and it's kind of the reason why I kind of tried not to play too much of it, because I wanted to replay it eventually for a stream and just refamiliarize myself with the game. But yeah, this game has always been one of my favorites, honestly, ever since it came out in 2017. You know, back in when Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces was coming out. But yeah, this isn't going to be like 100% gameplay, it's just a straight up to going to point A to point B. I am going to get the Chaos Emeralds, which is obviously a no-brainer. But it has been a while since I played this game, so I don't really remember. Oh, never mind. There we go. For a special stage. I was going to say, I don't recall all the special stage rings, but... and we'll see how it goes, because obviously... I don't know if people do this tactic, but usually when you want to like go back to the special stage, if you fail the first time, you would just have to exit the game and just make sure not to... And by exit, I don't mean like going to the pause menu and just pressing quit. It's going to be more so that you basically have to close the window and then just reopen the game again. But since I'm doing in stream, nah, we're going to do it legit. We're going to actually find all the special zone rings. But if I fail at it, I fail at it, and I'll just find the next one, which is going to be a new experience because obviously I don't know all the locations of the special rings. But anyway, we did the first one. There we go. First one's always easy, so no complaints here. Obviously, I was going to play this game on a controller, but I didn't want to make the first stream too complicated, so... But yeah, like I said, it just feels great to come back to this. Because like I said, I played it several times during my college years when I was waiting for my next class. And how I'd go about it, I'd just go to the study room and just play it non-stop. Alright, first mini-boss, which is definitely not the hardest. But yeah, it was like fun memories just being able to play this game while I wait for my next class. Let me see here. Hang on, I gotta... There we go. See, nothing to it. Sonic games are easy, right, guys? It's not anything difficult or challenging. No, actually, that's not. No, actually, that is true. Because let's be honest, I feel like recent Sonic games have been kind of easy lately. Especially if you count Sonic Unleashed, I feel like those games are a lot more tougher when it comes to memorization and going through the day stages. But I don't know. I guess difficulty can be different depending on who you're asking. Also, I shouldn't keep spinning this sign anyway. There we go. Alrighty, Act 1 done. And it's not like I'm not gonna go for a perfect score for any of these, but definitely gonna get through these as fast as possible. So, Green Hill Zone Act 2. Do people still like Green Hill Zone? I mean, I know it's like it's a stage that Sega likes to milk a lot of the time, but I mean, it didn't really bother me the first time. I remember when Sonic Generations was coming out, people were really excited about it. And oh crap! I didn't mean to go down here. No, give me up the higher path. But I remember it was like the coolest thing ever when it first came out of Sonic Generations, seeing Green Hill come back as well as all the other previous stages. But I feel like since Sega has been too reliant with bringing back old stages, it kind of gets to the point where it gets kind of old and tiresome. Hang on, I know there's like a special stage ring here. Let's see if I get... Nope! I gotta use Tails for this. Yeah, funny thing about this is I already have a lot of the stages memorized, so I kind of know what I'm doing for the most part. Alright, gonna use Tails again. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, like, when the stages came back, it was like a huge deal back then. And so, I probably could have followed, but I'm just gonna get these extra rings. Come on, don't make me look like a fool in front of the first stream. I gotta be good, I gotta be the pro here. I gotta be the pro gamer. How else am I supposed to get more viewers than actually one singular viewer for future streams? There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, it was like a big deal back then, and obviously it's kind of gotten to the point where Sega's kind of milked the old stages. But does it bother people nowadays? Especially since we're like kind of like, okay, we get it, they're just gonna use old stages, there's really nothing to complain about anymore. So do people still get mad that when Sega brings back old stages, or is that like over now? Is that like that whole phase kind of gone? Alright, second Chaos Emerald's done. But yeah, I mean, I would be interested to see what other people's opinions on about the recent thing about stages coming back. So I'm curious to see if people are still mad about it, or just overall just eh. Ah! Sorry, I was trying to look at the stream, trying to make sure if everything's good and dandy. I feel like that's gonna be my excuse throughout games like this, where I'm just like, no, actually, it was just because I was looking at the chat, so, you know, it's not like I'm actually bad at this game. Ah, no. It was the chat, not even trying, controllers not plugged in. Not like we need a lot of rings anyway. I mean, that's the good thing about the special stages for the Chaos Emeralds. You don't need to get 50 rings exactly just to get into them. Oh, come on. Could you imagine if that would have been annoying, like having to collect 50 rings just to go through these, and they just disappear the moment you want to go inside? And then you would have to like get more in order to like make them reappear again. Oh, I'm so slow. Dang, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up. No, I'm not gonna bother using my Sonic voice right now. That's when I have warm-ups. Like, I do that outside of streaming, because if I do it in live, I'm not gonna have my proper vocal warm-ups. Okay, come on. We actually do need to speed up though. Just going for a measly jog, you know, I can catch up to it later. It's not too much of a problem right now. Yeah, see, this is what I like to do with these special stages, just cut corners, as long as there's not a bumper nearby. But I do need these rings. Okay, that should be enough. Alright. Just cut corners, just go as fast as possible. That is the strat. Always be familiar with your strats, because otherwise they'll help you out in future replays. Okay, let's see. Come on. This music's amazing. I know I'm jumping to one topic down the road, but this music's great. Have I commented about the music yet? It's really good, you know. Not a no-brainer exactly, since T-Lopes composed the music for this game. Kind of makes me, it just reminds me that T-Lopes actually did do most of the music for Sonic Superstars. And there we go. Third Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, it kind of reminds me how T-Lopes kind of did most of the music for Sonic Superstars lately. Hang on, let me see if I can... Sorry, just turn off the game. Let's see if that's... Is that good? Yeah, that should be good for now. Hang on. There we go. Okay, yeah, I don't want Sonic to drown while I'm adjusting the volume. It's hard to tell because obviously I don't have anyone in the chat or anyone watching right now. So it's hard to tell if I have the volume good or not. What? I just got hit by a blizzard missile. Let's see here. A Badnik missile. You have to be more specific nowadays. Oh god. Okay, everything. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if the stream's running nicely, because sometimes like the frame rate's good, sometimes not. And now I'm stuck. No! Oh god. Okay. I need to stop looking at the screen and just focus on my game. I gotta bring my A game on, or else I'm gonna look like a fool in front of millions of people. Oh dang it, I didn't get the... Okay, so here's the thing, I always try to... Okay, well, we're going to the first boss, but... I always try to get the 4th special star rank, because obviously I know where the last ones are, but... Guess that's not happening. There we go. The strat to this boss is just get as close as you can, but not to the point where you lose all your rings. Yeah, because if you get far away, he just throws a... Eggman just throws a bomb. Or Robotnik, whatever, I don't care. I really don't care about his names now. There's no point in doing formalities for a villain. Oh god. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh god, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. There we go. I kind of like clutched it, but whatever. Not clutched it, I kind of just was reckless about it. Alright. First few zones done. So far what I plan to do for streams right now, in terms of how long I'm going to be playing games for, is going to be probably up to 3? I want to say 3 or 4 hours. No, not 4 hours. 3 to 2 hours, because since these first couple of streams, since obviously it's not going to have a lot of people, or none at all, I just want to start off small, and then like if it gets to the point where I get more followers, like obviously I do things to improve my streams, then obviously I'll increase the hours so that way I can do better at it. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Chemical Plant Zone. I love this music. I love this. I really love all the music in Sonic Mania, honestly. Like I mentioned before, like T-Lips Man, like he delivered when it came to the soundtrack of this game. Like no contest, honestly. He did a fantastic job. Oh god, which kind of makes me confused on what was going on during the direction of Sonic Superstars music, because. Like, I don't have anything too negative about the soundtrack, but I feel like it really could have just gone a bit better, especially since they kind of mastered the music for Sonic Mania. And they could have just done that and used the same, kind of almost used a similar style, if they didn't want to be all too samey about it, but it's kind of odd that they went with the direction that they did for Superstars. Also, every time I mention a game, it doesn't mean it's like, is what I plan to do. It's not a Easter egg for the next game I'm gonna play. Superstars I'm probably not gonna touch at all because it's a game that doesn't really interest me right now at the moment. I'm just gonna play some classic Mania for now, a game that I'm confidently happy with. Not to say I wasn't happy with Superstars. I haven't even played the game, so I can't really give an opinion on it. Yeah, I mean seriously, how can you give an opinion on something that you never even touched or played? Or interacted with, I guess is the right term. I'm not gonna risk those rings because I obviously always have like very bad memories of always falling off the edge. But yeah, I'm not gonna showboat right now. Show off. That's the right term. There we go. Woo, yeah. 3rd emerald done. We're doing 4th emerald done actually. We're doing good. Yeah, this is usually my usual replays when it comes to Sonic Mania. Alrighty. I'm a little worried that my voice is too high over the game's volume. Hang on, let me see. Let's see, is that better? We're gonna stick with that for now, because I'm obviously raising my voice, so... Nope, not going that way. We're going up here to get the other special stage ring. There we go, see? Easy as pie. Easy. Alrighty. Now that I think about it, didn't Sonic Mania Plus have any new special stages? I never really played that DLC. Not because I didn't want to, but because I really just couldn't afford it at the time, or had any money to spend it on. But did it get any new stages? I thought I heard something along the lines of it getting new special stages. If not, it would be a shame though, because I feel like these special stages have been really fun when it comes to the Chaos Emeralds. There we go! Got that. Alright, sorry. I might shut up during these moments because I really gotta focus because I don't wanna try to aim for another warp ring. But yeah, let me know if they actually did add new special stages like this to Mania Plus. I would actually be looking forward to... I actually might look into streaming Sonic Mania Plus someday, if it's worth it. All I heard is that technically it's a harder mode of Sonic Mania. Oh god, I almost thought I got onto the spikes. But I can't be too sure, because I was out of the loop when it came out. There we go. Good pace. We're making good pace. Good Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, in terms, I think I should mention though, how the streaming schedule is gonna work. It's gonna be a bit complicated, mainly because, oh god, no, I didn't notice those spikes. It's mainly because, obviously, oh god. Okay, good. Okay, I just got one ring. That's fine. It's gonna be a bit complicated, mainly because I am still working a full-time job, but right now it's kind of made things complicated in terms of personal reasons. Oh, come on, really? Anyway, let's go to the left, and then go to the right. Break it down now, before you I don't know how the song goes. I haven't heard that since my days in elementary school. Do I go up? I don't remember. I think I'm just gonna go this way. Okay, Tails, I need you to... I didn't... Oh god, I didn't remember that Tails could, if he could have break those or not, but... Oh gosh, okay. Listen, I know it's not important, but I kinda need more rings, so let's just try to... There we go. But as I was saying, scheduling is gonna be a bit complicated, mainly because, oh boy. I remember this boss fight. Sorry, I'm like probably humming the music. You probably can't even hear it, but the point is, scheduling is going to be complicated because I kind of shifted full-time to part-time in order to do this in the first place. Mainly because my full-time job was kind of affecting me personally. Just making me feel kind of frustrated. It's a very long story that I won't get too in-depth with it. But the point of this conversation being is that, like, since I'm shifting to part-time, how the scheduling is going to work is going to be mostly I'm going to stream for a week, like once a week. Depending on the game, I'll just either continue it or start a new game entirely, where I am at that moment. And then the next following week, I'll just be uploading the previous stream on my second channel, my streaming archive. You saw the promo that I did. I'm pretty sure I put the links to my streaming archive. Unfortunately, I couldn't put links to my second channel because obviously it's just starting, so... Ooh, yes, I need that. Thank you. Not that I need it, this game's too easy, like I said, it's easy. I can't say Zero Deaths because I'll just be copying some other YouTuber that you might know. Chemical Plant, Act 2. But yeah, basically scheduling's gonna be like for 1 week during the month. I'm gonna stream, and then the next following week I'm just gonna upload it. Pretty much just like, I wouldn't say take a breather, but mostly just kind of like separate a bit, like give some breathing room. And then the next following week, it'll just be streaming again, and then so on and so forth. So it'll just be like, for example, like the start of August, stream a game, and then the next week of August, then just upload it to my other channel. And then the next following week, just full on, just stream another game. Not another game, but just either continue off the game I'm playing, or just start a new stream entirely. So that's pretty much how it's gonna be. So I don't really want to like put any like actual calendar schedules at the moment. Because also, so far, it depends if I beat this game tonight or not, but we'll see. Oh god, no. There we go. I always say there we go. I gotta update my linguistics. But yeah, that's really how it's gonna go, so... Obviously, if I have the time, I'll definitely like put up a little graphic to see if I can make a calendar. Because I know that there's some streamers that do graphics where like they show a calendar of the next game that they're doing, or they're resuming a game, or continuing off where they left off, I mean, sorry. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. At least for future streams, just mostly just playing a game for the first week, and then just for the next following week, just upload it, and then so on and so forth. So, there you go. So in case you guys want to know that, you can just look back here and just know that's how it's gonna be. But definitely in the future, I am gonna put like small graphics where it shows a calendar of what the next game's gonna be or what game I'm resuming. At the moment, no! I knew I should have done that. Oh god, now I gotta recover that one. Because if I had gone that, I would have known where the last one would have been. Okay, well, I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can. I just won't be getting supersonic early. I'm pretty sure I can do it, you know? I got this. Oh wait, let me actually get this first. There we go. Yeah, no. First time now. Oh god. Because usually I would always get that Chaos Emerald during my replays of this game, but now that I don't, first time that's actually happened. We're gonna see how how this game's gonna turn out. Suspense? Trauma? I don't know, you be the drama, you be the judge. Let's go this way. Might be a bad decision, you might be saying. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be how this game, not this game, but any future stream's gonna be. Whenever I play a game, I'm probably gonna have someone saying like, this is not how you're supposed to play the game. You gotta be faster than that. You gotta make this perfect jump over here. You gotta take the upper or lower route. I wonder if people still do that. Do people actually get upset if they don't play it the way that they always do it? Because I mean, if someone's like new to the game, obviously I would like be patient, cut them some slack, because they're obviously this is their first time playing it. Let me go this way, because it's their first time playing the game, so you can't really be upset of them if you're not playing the way that you have played it several times. Listen, I'm pretty sure they have a lot of things in life, so obviously... Oh, God. Okay, alright. I need to focus here. There we go. So obviously they're busy with all the things. They haven't mastered a game like you have, because you have all the time in the world. I'm joking, by the way. It's not. I'm not trying to throw shit at anyone. I'm just saying it as a joke that like, obviously they're not going to dedicate as much time that you probably will, since obviously they're probably busy with other things or just playing different genres of games. But yeah, everyone has a reason to play the way that they do, so never hold them against them. Dang, I could have sworn that this was the... I know where the other special stage ring is, but I guess I missed it already. Either that or I'm just taking a slow route again. Oh wait, no, I think it's over here. Yep, this should be it. If I remember, if my memory serves me correct, it should be here. Yeah. And if I didn't screw up that one, this would have been the last one. Here we go, take two. I'm not even gonna risk trying to get those extra rings, because it's not like we need it anyway. Because I consider this one to be the easiest one. At least in my opinion. Just get a couple of rings here. I feel like that's gonna be the commentary for the most part, just saying like something already. Oh god, no! I just hit that bumper. It's just gonna be stating the obvious, like, oh, I'm just grabbing these blue spears here. I'm not gonna say the B word because I know for a fact that I don't know if Twitch will be okay with me saying the B word right now. The blue spherical objects. All right, here we go. Ranking up in speed now. Definitely don't need those extra rings because I don't want to mess up like last time. Just gotta cut corners though. Make the jumps. Make the jumps! Avoid the spike balls, you know, state the obvious. You know, that's great commentary right there. I mean, I don't know what people do during their first stream when it comes to commentary. Like do you just talk about their feelings or topics? Which is totally fine. definitely, streaming is can be different for a lot of people. Like, it can be just them venting, but in a good way. Just talking about their day. Oh god, no. Just talking about their day, and let's see, and just anything in general that comes with like that makes a conversation. Honestly. Also, sorry if I like sound kind of weird, just because I'm turning my head and I don't really have a proper microphone stand. There we go, with 10 rings to spare. I don't have a proper microphone stand, so which is why I'm kind of turning my head. So if my voice sounds kind of weird, it's because of that. Yeah, I know for a fact my first stream's not gonna go well because I'm probably gonna have to look back and see how the volume is, and if the game's too low, I'm probably just gonna have to adjust the slider here. Then again, every game's gonna have like a different volume preference. Oh god! Oh, so I got an achievement. Nice. You probably can't even see it though. I didn't mean to yell, Lily. Sorry. I was like looking. Okay, here we go. Oh, Puyo Puyo. I don't know why, but when I first played this, I thought it was like some weird clone of Tetris. Unfortunately, I was not cultured enough to know that it was a game that already exists called Puyo Puyo. And just like Puyo Puyo, I bet you guys are going to be mad at the way I'm playing right now. Or anyone in general, honestly. I don't know, man. Maybe there's some tumbleweeds. Maybe they'll be upset at my playstyle right now. I guess we'll just have to see. Just gonna put that there. I don't know how to do combos. The only reason I know of this game is because I saw all about it with the Eggman's Mean Bean Machine. Also, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I gotta focus. Don't want to lose this first round. Come on, you can do better than that. Sorry, I'm just kind of focusing a little bit. But yeah, I actually never knew Puyo Puyo was actually an actual game. I thought for the longest time, I thought it was just like some weird clone, because the only thing I remember of it strongly was the Eggman's Mean Bean Machine, which was kind of like my first exposure towards this game style. But obviously, oh, there we go. See, easy. Easy. What did I say? This game's easy. It's made for children. Don't you know that? There we go. I'm afraid the game's volume is still too low. Let me see. I'm just gonna adjust it just a little bit, even though it's frozen. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Oh yeah, definitely need the volume higher for this. This is definitely one of my most favorite tracks of the game's soundtrack. Which makes me wish that we had more original stages, not because it's like the usual saying where like, I don't like the old stages because they keep bringing them back, but it's more so because like I really wish they brought back more originals, or made original stages, mainly because I would have loved to see how they would have done the music for them. Especially T-Lopes, man. Like, I never listened to his stuff before, so I guess you can call me a fake T-Lopes fan. I mean, I never claimed to be a T-Lopes fan. I mean, I'm a fan of his work. I'm not saying I'm not an actual fan, but I wasn't a fan before because I didn't know the guy existed. Just like how people don't know I exist by doing the stream. Anyway, but point is, like, when I heard he was composing the game, I was surprised to hear his stuff afterwards, and the fact that he was making the music of this game made me really hopeful for it. I mean, all Sonic music's good, like, no matter what it is. I mean, granted, it might be some preferences here and there, but at the end of the day, the music's still gonna be good when it comes to Sonic. Like, the soundtrack's just gonna be amazing. Regardless of what your taste in music is, or like what your style of choice, whether it be EDM, heavy rock, orchestra, whatever the case may be, like, it's still gonna be good regardless. But point is, I was really looking forward to hear his stuff in the game, and honestly, every single track of this game is just really good. I catch myself like listening to it from time to time, especially during my high school years. I would just play the playlist all the time when I would be studying or doing my work. It's good memories. It made a lot of fun memories. And just like that, we got the last Chaos Emerald. Now we can turn Supersonic and make this game ultra easy. And I got an achievement, but it doesn't show. Also, yeah, I am playing this on Steam. you know, the one platform that you can play all your PC games. That's where all the cool kids hang out, you know. What am I even saying? Anyway, yeah, point it. I always forget I have the drop dash. I need to use that more often. I'm just so used to playing classic Sonic the normal way. Anyway, as I was saying, I need Tails here. As I was saying, like, just everything about the game, like, to its style, and just soundtrack in general is just really good. But the soundtrack has really stuck to me after all this time. It's just so good. It's really good. There's like a lot of great soundtracks in this game. Some more momentum. Also, I hear someone taking pictures over there. Definitely want to approach them. I always get nervous every time I have 50 rings to turn to Supersonic, because it's a fear of mine where like I'm gonna lose my rings immediately, and I know for a fact I want to save them for like the boss. Because we all know dang well that I'm just gonna lose all my rings anyway, which is why I got this shield, so I don't have to turn Supersonic early. But yeah, I'm going back to topic of T-Lopes, like Sonic music in general is always gonna be good. But T-Lopes, when he was making the music for this game, really just brought back a classic Sonic feel in terms of music, but also just kind of like making it more modern, if that makes sense. Let me just destroy you in a moment. Wait, I can just do this. Haha, see? Speedrunning tactics. But yeah, no, I would always catch myself listening to the playlist anytime I would just be doing a project at school or anything like that. And I feel like a lot of people like resonate with music, any type of music really, where like they can just hear a playlist and then just be automatically transported somewhere else, even if they're just doing some type of activity in the meantime, in the background basically. That's the power of music, ladies and gentlemen. It gives you those memories of when you worked, when you pulled off an all-nighter. For your last college final project, doing a short film, or whatever the case might be. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I kind of majored in creative media and production, which is basically kind of like working in like film material, like whether it be short film, camera work, video editing. I mean, I already knew video editing beforehand, but oh crap, I missed the other stuff. Whatever, I don't really need it. It's just there for an extra life. Not that I die a lot. Okay, you know what? Let's turn Supersonic now. Not gonna like risk losing all my rings right now. Or I could have just turned later because I just got invincibility frames. How about that? But yeah, I basically studied for film mostly, just in terms of film history and all the technical stuff that comes along with it. Basically, short films and sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Short films in general, as well as getting like several different shots, like tracking, fisheye lens, wide angle shots, basically all that stuff that you would need to know in terms of filming. Also, our first hard-boiled heavy fight. Man, if only Sonic games could bring back more original characters like this, or original bosses, instead of just being an Eggman in like a vehicle or something like that. Which is the beauty of Sonic Frontiers, which is going to be a topic for another day. And yes, it's definitely going to be a lineup of games that I intend to stream. And I don't know if the game volume is now too high. I don't think so. Sorry, I'm looking at my other window that I have here. Or actually, hang on. Can I pause it real quick? Hang on. Hopefully that'll be better. We'll see. Hopefully that's still good enough, because I don't want the game to be too loud but not too quiet either. I'll definitely have to look back at my past broadcasts to see if I need to make any changes. See, this is why I was very confident in playing this game, because Supersonic's just easy, man. It just turns everything super easy. But yeah, I pretty much studied that program for 4 years in a way. Mainly just because I wanted to get my bachelor degrees as soon as possible. but also because I didn't want to like spend too many years in college class. Which, admittedly, looking back at it, I probably wish I was back in class because the job I have, it's not really the greatest, but it will do. You know, at least to make ends meet for my bills. But yeah, there we go. Ah, and we got a 1-up for that. Nice, because of the score I'm doing for the sign. Lights, camera, action. I swear, I always say that every single time I hear this music. Bopping our head. No, wait, I need that. There we go. Bopping our head to the beat. Alright, alright, alright. Everything's still good in terms of stream quality. I know the frame rate kind of drops a little bit, but hopefully it stays good, consistent as much as possible. And if there's any way if I can fix that later on, then definitely let me know in the, not in the chat, but obviously in the comments once I post this in my second channel. But yeah, we're doing good on time. I mean, obviously I hope I can finish this game tonight, but if not, then we'll probably have to save it for later. Mainly because I low-key kind of skipped lunch for this. I definitely am gonna do my scheduling a bit better, though. I am planning on just doing streams on Thursdays, since now that I'm working, since I'm shifting over to part-time, because I don't know if I brought that up, maybe I did, but like I said, I was working full-time at the moment, but now that I'm kind of shifting to part-time to make time for this, then it's going to be a lot more easier, since I would probably just have 3 days off. So that way, I can just concentrate on myself, as well as the other channel, on the days, the first 2 days, and then just stream on my last day. Would be a nice escape a little bit, honestly. What am I doing? I don't know when I'm stuck there. Okay, anyway. That's the question of the hour. What am I doing, you know, in general? Not just right now. These are life's biggest questions. Oh wait, I remember this. Or maybe I don't. There we go. Yeah, see, I know my stuff. Or maybe not, because I'm probably gonna get hit here. Hit here. Am I even speaking English? There we go. Now, because I'm scared, I'm gonna turn to Supersonic. I'm gonna cheese the game now. At least a little. My strategy when it comes to turning Supersonic is just literally just getting one of the shields and then just hoping to see if I get to a checkpoint. So I just go to the special stage, like that special stage from the Bluespeedz, and just basically just maintain my shield and not turn Supersonic so I don't lose all my rings. Here we go. Oh, there's Sonic. Don't get too high up there. It's a good thing they don't make any deaths where you just fly up to the screen and just die for some reason. Or it counts as a life loss, I will say. Oh boy, okay. But yeah, no, it really, like I said, it really feels nice to play this game on stream, because originally I was planning to play this like in parts, basically, like part 1, part 2, all that stuff. But I feel like it wouldn't really feel the same. Oh, nice! First time chat, it's a bot. Love it. Love that I have a chat bot, you know? At least they feel me company for the void. I don't know, is there a way to filter bots in chat? Because I really don't want to see that. Also because it gets me nervous, because I don't know how what safety works for it. Also, yeah, I'm not supposed to see the chat. There we go. There we go, yeah. I'm just going to take that off for now, because it's not like there's a lot of members starting right here. Remove the space. Is there a way I can delete this? No, I can't. Probably not, because I am very old and I don't know how Twitch works. Good to know. Let me just turn the volume a bit just down here. There we go. Alright, Eggman. I'm gonna thwart your evil plans. And this music's pretty dope. That was definitely not a Dorkly reference, because I gave up watching that a long time ago. You want cheap views? Just go to this link and make sure you don't get a virus at all. Love it. Love that about my first chat message right now. Now, memory serves me right. Or no, it's not actually. My memory failed me. There's a fire shield over there. I just gotta go back. Or not, I can just lose all my rings that I've gathered just now. There we go. Yeah, the fire shield is basically gonna be your lifesaver for stages like this, especially Lava Reef Zone. They definitely protect you from all type of fire hazards. Also, we're just gonna take this slow because I remember dying a lot of times just by going too fast. Listen, you gotta go fast, but you can't go too fast. It is a platformer game still. I guess you can go fast if you already know the levels back and forth, like at the back of your hand. Yeah, I got nervous there for a sec because I thought like, man, did someone already just like try to like get my information? I don't think that's how it works, but it was one of my fears that I had when I was looking at Twitch. Like, is there any way they can do that? I mean, I guess they can try to locate your computer, but it's not really they can do much about that, really. I feel like that's like something that is unavoidable nowadays, unfortunately. Even if you have a VPN, but I heard that VPNs kind of like slow down your stream. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Oh no! Come on. Okay, calm down. We got this. We got this. Just don't take any damage, and then you can turn to Super Saiyan. You got to turn Super Duper Ultra Hyper Mega Golden Cheese Sonic. I don't know where I was going with that. Tails, I'm gonna need your assistance. Oh, I didn't know I can actually fly with Supersonic still. I mean, of course you have to. I mean, you have to use Tails in some situations, but I just didn't know that you could actually do that as Supersonic. Never tried it because I was already going so fast in terms of blazing the zones, I mean. Don't worry, I'm just gonna stand here and just be aura farming. My little zappy zaps of my super form. I don't know if people know that joke, the little zappy zaps. Oh crap, I should probably get out of the way. Yeah, it's like, I think it's like weird how my broadcasting, like it goes like to 60 FPS and then there's like certain frame drops. But I guess it's just part of my stream. Wait, hang on, I need to review something real quick. There we go. Okay, yeah, the chat was paused. I mean, I know I'm not expecting anyone to come in during my first stream, but I just wanted to have that on pause just in case. Just in case I see any more bots. I mean, that's a good sign, right? If I'm getting a bot, that means, like, my stream's going somewhere. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Love it. That's exactly what I need to boost my morale. I'm not even doing this for popularity. Like, I think I already made my intention clear that I just want to do this just because I want to start a community, or at the very least, like, just show my passion or love for games as I talk about certain topics. That's the good thing, honestly. When you don't have any friends and you're lonely, you just talk to yourself. So, story of my life. Nah, but for real, like I really do. I tend just to do these streams just to show my love for the games that I played when I was a kid. This one being included. And this one I felt like is a really good start since I have so much. Like Sonic Mania holds a really special place in my heart. It really does remind me of how the old titles would feel when you were playing them as a kid. I mean, I never played the classic games when I was a kid. I mean, technically, okay, sorry, I'm messing up my words, but point is, I never played them when they first came out, but more so, like, I did play the classic games when I was a kid, because I remember back then, when I didn't have a console or anything like that. Oh god, I'm so afraid to fall. Back then, when I didn't have a console, my parents only had a computer at the time. Oh, I almost got squished there. So, at the time, I didn't have a console, just an old computer. So all we could play was Flash games, me and my sister. Oh god, I almost thought I hit that fire right there. But then, like, when I was searching games, I saw Sonic the Hedgehog, like, literally the first game, and it was through a Flash emulator. I was like, what is this? This looks cool. So I literally gave it a shot, and I ended up accidentally, like, literally playing the first game on accident. Because I didn't know that it was a Flash emulator. Like, obviously you have to, like, play the game, like, legitimately. Like, holding a legal copy. I was a kid, I don't do that nowadays. But point is, I didn't know that was like a law back then. But point is, I ended up playing the first game, and just the fact that Sonic Mania, when it was announced in 2017, oh god, no, I probably need to turn Supersonic now, just so I don't lose all my rings. Wait, hang on, let me see if I can I actually go up this way, or is this just like a slower path? Tails! Come on, buddy. Okay, you know what, no, let's just keep moving forward. But obviously, when Sonic Mania was announced, in 2017, I was excited for it. I feel like, and so was everyone else, because it was literally like the classic return to just classic Sonic games. Get careful here, I don't want to like fall off the ship, because that's the thing that happens. You can actually fall down if you don't know the path that you need to take eventually. But yeah, and then when Sonic Mania was announced, like, I feel like everyone, including myself, lost their minds because we never thought we would see another classic Sonic game again. Not to say we needed it, but it really was. But back then, Sonic was not. It's a topic for another day. But Sonic back then was not doing so well. Let's be real, in terms of the 2010s. Aside from Sonic Generations and Mania, like, if you look back at it, it was really rough. I like to call it the Sonic drought, really, because I mean, you can argue. I mean, it's you can argue about it. You can make a discussion about it. But honestly, I felt like Sonic was still alright, like alright at the very least when it came to the 2000s. Because even if the game wasn't as good as they should be, I feel like they were at least still trying with the writing, if that makes sense. While the writing in the 2010s just felt kind of like too kid-friendly, at least for me, or a bit too childish. Not to say Sonic needs to have a very serious story, but like if they're gonna make it charming or silly, at least like actually have good writing for it, as well as good dialogue in between the characters' interactions. It just wasn't that back then. But yeah, like I said, like obviously I felt like he was doing all right in the 2000s, in the year 2000s. Also, there's that infamous image where people took that spider sprite in a Eggman and turned it to an actual original character. You know what I mean. You probably do know. What? He didn't even get damaged a single time? Are you serious? But yeah, point of it, like, Sonic wasn't doing well back then, but obviously Sonic Mania was a huge deal when it was announced, because it's like, we never thought we would see kind of like another classic style of Sonic game years later. So like, obviously, and it obviously helped that Hyper Potions did like the track for the trailer, and I feel like that track has stuck with me nowadays. I don't know why I'm trying to hit his abdomen. It's not like I mean, obviously I need to. Well, obviously I need to keep him close so I can damage him like that. But yeah, Hyper Potions made the trailer music for it, and that's something I would listen to from time to time. And it's very nostalgic to hear, because obviously it kind of like resonates the announcement moment at the time. But yeah, Sonic Mania was like a whole event, and I feel like I felt like it felt proper to make it my first game to stream. So obviously I'm a big fan of Sonic, so that's the reason why. Press Garden Zone Act 1. I'm probably the only person that actually likes to hear the first act. Okay, apparently Sonic wanted to mime there for a bit. That's kind of strange, but you know, you do you. It just shows he's trying to explore different hobbies. He's not just a hedgehog that just wants to run all day. It just shows that he wants to do other dreams of his career, like being a mime, pushing a box when there isn't one. Anyway, as I was saying. But yeah, no, it just felt right doing this game as my first stream, especially since I've played it a lot of times. I always love it. I love everything about it, the music, the pixel style, art style, everything else is just It's really good, and it just really satisfies the classic Sonic fan, but also just the general Sonic fan. No matter what era you're a fan of him in. Nice. Sorry, I'm not trying to do dead air. I'm just trying to focus here real quick. But yeah, I was gonna say, I'm probably the only... Oh god. I'm probably the only person that likes the first act music more than the second one. Not to say the second one's bad, it's just that like I catch myself listening to the first act's music more than the second act. Because like I said, there's no denying all the music in this game is ultra... Oh, it's like, again, there's no better way to describe it. There's no other words you can say it. It's just very extraordinary. And I'm just so glad it exists. Just to listen, really. Alright, forgot I have to go up here. There we go. Easy. Easy. Oh no. As soon as I say that, I get hit. Easy. This game's easy. Easy like those block of letters. And I'm afraid to touch that guy. So we're not gonna touch that guy. We're gonna leave him alone, even though it's an animal oh god. Oh god. I meant to jump on him, but then, yeah. We're just gonna leave that guy. Okay, you know what? I can just take the easy way. Hang on. Tails, come here. I need you. There we go. See? Nothing wrong with using your friend to help. That's what friends are for. You have each other's backs. Just help out each other in certain situations. Yeah, that's what friends are for. Yeah, we all know that creature there, it had an animal inside it, but you know, maybe it just wants to be left alone. Anything that has stingers in them, you should probably leave them alone. Definitely, as long as they don't sting me, I don't sting you. That's simple. That's the simple rule of nature. I don't know what I'm saying now. Nice. 1-up, and I wasn't even paying attention to what I got it with. Yeah, I got too nervous. I had to turn super. My anxiety was going over the roof that I had to turn Super Sonic. Yeah, it's hard to believe, like, how many years since Sonic Mania came out? It's hard to believe it's been that long since this game came out. It felt like yesterday that it was still relevant back then. Like, I know Sonic Mania sold well, but let's not kid ourselves. It really still didn't manage to save the franchise back then. But it still did left a good impact on it regardless. But I feel like Sonic Mania is like a really good it's like one of those how would I say it? How would I describe it? It's one of those rare occasions where like it's a game that you can still play it no matter how many years pass, and still enjoy it as you did the first time. Sorry, I'm probably lowering my head. I should probably keep my face close to my microphone. Yeah, I don't have a standard desk. I don't have a standard like table to play games on. I have like a weird desk that you pull a tray out for your keyboard, so that's probably why I'm kind of also a bit far away from my microphone. That's probably why I'm gonna plan to play controller eventually and for other games, just so I have that extra space to be close to my microphone. Also, hang on, my throat is dry. I brought a water ball for this. A water bottle for this. A water bowl? What am I saying? A water bottle. A waddle. Ugh, I can't talk today. A water bottle for this occasion, just so my throat doesn't get dry. It's not an ASMR, but you know, refreshing. Yeah, you got to take sips. You got to take sips of water, so that way your throat maintains hydrated. Because if you take big gulps, you're not gonna have any water left, and then obviously you're gonna have the need to use the bathroom later. And that's not. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to say, "Hang on, guys, you gotta go to the bathroom to take a whiz," and then just pause my stream for no reason. Also, speaking of which, I probably need to make a graphic for basically be right back, or anything, or something like that, just so it shows that I'm either taking a break or something along those lines. Oh god, no, I didn't mean to go through there. We're not gonna do this. Listen, I know there's probably some people want to see me suffer in that. Or maybe you don't. You probably want to see how good I am at that stage, actually. But we're not gonna do that for the sake of time, because it's just there for completion reasons. Oh! Almost tried to catch me for the ice stalagmite. I don't know if that's the correct term. I don't know proper English, okay? This is why I failed kindergarten. Okay, not really. I didn't actually fail kindergarten. It's just it's like a joke I keep telling to myself. Just to excuse myself why I don't know certain words right, or how to pronounce them right. When you're born in Hispanic, in an English state, even if you learn various words in your time, you tend to forget a lot of words that you can, so that you can extend your dictionary, your vocabulary. See, I'm already not doing good with my grammar. This is probably why I only got like an 80 in my college essay. I always liked it that you can actually see their eyes when you're moving. They actually, that's something, I don't know, I think people remember it obviously fondly, but there was like several subtle changes they made with this game when it came to like either just having a cutscene, like a transition to Press Garden, or Hydrocity to I think it was Mirage Saloon. Is that the next stage or the zone that you go to? Also, I'm gonna turn Supersonic. I literally just realized I had enough. Oh yeah, Supersonic has this weird emotion too. But they obviously made subtle changes in the game, especially when it came to unused stuff, unused things or animations or sprites that they didn't get the chance to implement in the game afterwards. Like Tails now has a sprite, instead of looking up, he obviously he looks. Sorry, I'm like drawing a blank for some reason. Instead of Tails looking up when like that drop that he falls on you in Chemical Plant, he actually uses his tail to fan the drop. Sorry, I cannot talk today. Basically he uses his tail to fan like to dry himself. There we go. Jesus, I don't know why I was struggling to say that. Oh my god, I'm usually not like this. The point is that he uses his tails as a fan to dry himself in that scene, and it wasn't there before. It just goes to show that even though the game already came out, they still wanted to make at least changes that kind of like made it seem a lot more expressive than it had any right to be. And that's a good thing. I feel like characters like this, you need to you need to be expressive with them. This guy's no problem. I swear, if you didn't have the chaos removed at this point, I feel like these bosses might actually, you might actually spend more time on them. But since we're Supersonic, we're speeding through these. And we've been recording for an hour so far. That's a good thing. So we're good on that. 2 more hours to go, and then we can call it a stream, a good first stream. Hopefully, because I don't know. Again, I don't know how the audio is going. I guess I could look at my stream and see how it's going. Let's see. I can be my own viewer and just see how it sounds. Let's see. I'm probably gonna hear myself. Hang on. Let's see. Huh, I guess not. Oh wait, there we go. Let's see. Sorry, hang on. Give me a sec. Oh boy, the stream's actually laggy. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Hey, see? Let's see. Sorry. Give me a sec. Oh boy. It's very laggy, but you know, that's part of the internet for you. Oh, I think it was because I was having my I was having my stream up. That's not good. There we go. Okay, yeah, no, the audio's good. I was double checking, sorry. But no, it's good. I'm actually happy about that. It's balanced for what it can be at right now. I'm gonna keep it that way. Now I know for future reference. I like the first few minutes is just gonna be trying to like make sure I got it right. Ah! I feel like every time I'm gonna get hit, they're just gonna be making some weird noises. Also, this music's really good. Definitely one of the top 10 top 10 best Sonic songs to listen to while you're making, you know, the special, the hanky-panky stuff in bed. I don't know how Twitch is when it comes to, like, stuff like that. I don't know, someone can let me know. Am I gonna get in trouble if I say the actual term or, like, swear on stream? You let me know. I'm so used to YouTube's guidelines that at this point, like, I'm scared to say anything. Or even joke about anything. Because that's the thing, it's not like to say my sense of humor is immature. It's more so like, I like to say it's tame. At least in terms of like, if I want to say... I don't know if it's a good example or if it'll go well with Twitch's guidelines, but, oh god. Nope, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna risk my... I'm not gonna risk my rings. I'm not gonna risk it. Not making a gamble here. But yeah, more so it's just that I'm kind of nervous to joke about anything in general, because I'm trying to, not to say I'm like a not to say I'm like a devoted Catholic or anything like that. I mean, I am Catholic. I have my own faith, in case you didn't know that. But obviously I want to make sure I'm not saying anything that gets me banned or anything like that on Twitch. But maybe you can do certain things in terms of, like, you can swear, you can make like weird adult jokes. But it's like, right now, as for my first stream, I'm just gonna keep it tame for now. I don't know, there'll be a time and a place where I can actually be funny. I don't know, I mean, I don't think myself as a funny person, as a funny guy. One of my best friend actually believes I'm funny, which I'll believe him. If they tell me that, then I'll believe it, but me personally, I probably won't believe it myself, but if they believe so, then that's all that matters. I'm happy, you know? I'm happy if he thinks that. Or they think that, sorry, my bad. I gotta be more, respectful, you know? Oh yeah, this boss is no match for Supersonic. It's a good thing I turned Supersonic at this very exact moment. It would go quicker if I destroyed those guys, yeah, thank you. See? Easy. Easy! GG easy is what people would say if I was playing an online game. Wait, did I not put a notification? Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to pause that. Oh well, I didn't put a notification that went live, but it's fine. I mean, it's not like anyone's gonna join in if I did that, so. Not to say, not to, like, put myself down, it's just more so, again, since I'm starting, I don't expect to have someone watching already. Unless someone is watching now, in case, hey, welcome, this is my first stream ever. Welcome to me playing Sonic Mania as I ramble or talk about various topics, whether it be related to the game or certain memories that I have. I always remember how people was very skeptical about us Stardust Speedway coming back to Sonic Mania. All because I remember that people weren't very too fondly of Sonic CD, which was odd because I remember playing Sonic CD when I was a kid. Oh god, there goes my rings. But not the actual game version, more so like the game you would get on mobile. Ooh. Because I remember as a kid, I used to have like a... What is it? I used to have a Samsung tablet where I would like take it with me during my times in middle school and high school. And all I can remember is like just playing a lot of the mobile games on it and just buying Sonic games with it. Oh god, not this guy again. Leave me alone. Sorry, I don't know if that's how that goes. Oh, I'm supposed to jump. I'm an idiot. What else is new? Listen, it's funny if I get to insult myself, right? Actually, let's go this. Definitely don't want to get hit there. But let's go this way, actually. Maybe this will be better. No! 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 I saw the special ring. I need those extra rings. No! Are you serious? Oh. Okay, whatever. I'll be fine as long as I don't get hit. No, there we go. Yeah, buddy. There we go. And we got an extra life for it. Nice. But yeah, as I was saying, because I remember, because obviously I had a tablet with me back then. I was like one of those. I was kind of like one of those iPad kids, but trust me, thankfully I used it just for my work. I wasn't like brain rotted to all the content that was there. No, turn supersonic. There we go. But thankfully it was before the whole brain rot thing happened in our current generation. But point being, I remember playing Sonic CD a lot of the time. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Metal Sonic. We get to fight Metal Sonic now. I better do it quickly too, because I don't want to lose all my rings. I should have turned normal. I always keep forgetting that when it comes to Metal Sonic, when I replay this game, you have to be normal. I guess you can beat him as regular, as Super Sonic, but obviously you're going to be losing your rings, and this is a fight obviously that takes time. And obviously time is not on your side because you obviously have a time limit as Super Sonic. Because you got to get here fast. Get those rings. And even if we die, we have plenty of life, so obviously there's a checkpoint before the final phase. Die. Also, thank goodness they actually added that. Like I said, Sonic Mania added a few things later. They did not have those energy balls, or energy spheres, I meant to say, back then. You literally had to hit them back, so glad they added that now. But yeah, as I was saying, I remember playing Sonic CD a lot of the time when I had my tablet, and I thought the game was fun. I thought it was fine for what it was. But obviously a lot of people don't like it because of the level design, and I can see why. Like, I can admit that. The level design was not perfect, but even then, I still had fond memories of it. It was fun. For what it was, I probably should have turned back to normal, but whatever. Also, this wasn't here before. If you remember, Metal Sonic used to have a spiked wall that follows you behind you. Glad they changed this, because this was actually a really nice addition. Come on, Tails! No, Tails! I'll avenge you, buddy. Tails! I'll avenge you! I can't do a Sonic voice right now, I'm sorry. There we go. Alright, this is happening. Don't worry, Tails, I'll avenge you. Yeah, no, I always see I need prep time to do those voices. I can't do it live. Just gonna take a sip of water. But yeah, hopefully the stream's going good so far. In terms of if anyone's watching this or any viewers. Hydrocity or Hydro City, whatever you want to pronounce it nowadays. I would like a frame for that. Future me, definitely put a highlight, and then obviously put some weird sound effect. Put like the Vine Boom. How about that? And see how close I was to hitting that spike. If not, just put some weird sound to show that I was just panicking for no reason. Also, I remember that they had the donkey Easter egg back then when you grabbed one of those hooks. I'm so sad that they... I mean, obviously you can put it back with mods. At least that's the good thing about getting games on PC. You can just put mods in it. And just bring it back like it never happened. Like it was never removed in the first place. Oh, Tails, no. You're gonna drown, buddy. Tails, are you gonna be okay, man? Tails? Oh, no. Feels bad. Oh, this. I remember this. Need to get these rings too, though. Oh yeah. Also, like with any stages, the bubble shield's definitely gonna be your friend here as well. I feel like it's a no-brainer. Yeah, it was this hook right here. You would have to press like some type of like cheat code input, and then like you would have like Donkey say something. I don't recall what. Oh no! Why was I doing a voice like I was like falling down so far down? But yeah, you would get like should I turn supersonic? Just so I like... Why am I chat, should I turn supersonic? I'm not gonna get used to saying that because I was... Okay, you know what? I deserve that for saying that. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna get used to it because it feels weird for people to say chat nowadays. But I deserve that for the comment I was about to make. Great! Now I gotta get 50 rings again. And not like it's gonna matter, because I feel like the first boss, you literally just have to drive the ship. Ow! Tails, are you stuck in the wall? Why am I asking like he's an actual person? Okay, yeah, no, I can't make it. Oh, God. Okay, I'm struggling right now, guys. I'm struggling right now, chat. Definitely give me 10 viewers, or 3 viewers, just so I can make it. Ah! Oh, there goes... Oh, God, okay. I think this is the first time I've actually heard the drowning music. Okay, can I... Okay, yeah. I don't want to pull a Sonic Shorts right there. Yes, I've seen Sonic Shorts before. I know the reference, where like the bubble doesn't come out in time. Oh, why did I have to take the lower path? Oh God, no! Oh God! No! Come on! 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 Oh, thank goodness! Whew! Oh, okay. Saved myself, but I got hit in the process. You can see why I turned supersonic, just so I can avoid this stuff. But I guess it would just be boring, wouldn't it, if you guys didn't see me struggle at least. Checkpoint. Okay, yeah, here we go. I forgot what I was talking about, the topic I was talking about before all that happened. Yeah, no, I guess it'll come back to me eventually, but... I don't know what I was charging up for, just to go in the wall, hit my... Tails, no! Just hit my head. But yeah, I don't know why I'm talking to Tails as if he's a real person. He's real to me, okay? You can't take this away from me. Okay, yeah, we don't need supersonic for this. Unless you don't want to get hit by the bombs, but not like it matters. This fight's pretty easy. It's not really a fight, more so just like catching someone, I guess, off guard. Nope, definitely don't want the bomb. Okay, yeah, I was a little nervous about grabbing the bomb there. There we go. I feel like this fight in general is just basically just trying to bully Eggman for a few minutes. Okay, I didn't grab it, alright. There we go. See? I don't know if that was 3 or 4 times, but basically the classic Mario hit pattern. Whew! Alright. There we go. It took longer than I wanted to, but you know, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. I mean, just like the journey, I get to do this. Never gonna get tired of this, huh? Pro Sonic action. Ugh. God. There is no God here, only Sonic the Hedgehog. Praise him. He is your almighty savior. Oh god, there's probably some weird DeviantArt stuff about that though, now that I think about it. Hey, nothing wrong with that, okay? Nothing wrong with having OCs, but back then it was definitely, interesting, to say the least. I feel like Sonic fans in general back then were like an interesting bunch. I mean, thankfully a lot of people have kind of like matured since then. I like to think so anyway. But there's no arguing that we were all very weird, at least during our Sonic phases. I like to think Sonic's now in a better place in terms of the fan base, and not in the fan base, but in just general fans. And like oh my god. And like in terms of his reputation now, more than ever. I like to think that anyway. Die. Oh gosh. I'm gonna run out of air eventually. No, we're good. We're good. It's all good. Never mind. I just hear the music and now I'm like panicking. Panic time. There we go. Never mind. No, we're good still. Resume. Ah! Oh, okay. Thanks, Tails. I knew I could always count on you, buddy. But yeah, no, in terms of, I guess everything in general, everything's been fine on my end, thankfully. I kind of was able to, fix a few things before my first stream. I always forget to use the drop dash. I need to use it more often, I swear. There's gonna be people yelling at me in the future if this first stream becomes like 7 or 8 years old. There's probably gonna be people yelling at me at the comments saying like, you could have done this whole time. You could have avoided that to not lose all your rings. And you know what? All I say to them, you're right. It just proves that I'm very forgetful on what I can and can't do in this game. Also, I remember that they just pretty much had Sonic's normal sprite when he was spinning back then. Now it's Sonic's Supersonic sprite back now. I cannot talk. Words do not come out of my mouth properly. Also, I probably sound very far away, sorry. Words do not compute. But yeah, no, as I was saying, everything's been good so far on my end. In terms of work and everything else, like I feel like full time. It's a long story. I don't want to get too deep into it, but it was basically making me feel frustrated, especially since my workplace isn't very busy most of the time. So I just switched to part time, and I feel like that's definitely gonna be a lot more better, and it's gonna definitely help me out, help me do this more often, basically. But like I said, like the whole plan is just to. I feel like in special occasions I'll actually stream like once a week, but for right now I just want to go. Okay, well, I just want to go with my original plan of just streaming once a week, and then the next week I just try to post it on my other channel and just kind of take a small break in between, you know, stuff like that. Mainly because I obviously want to work on myself and a lot of things that it's personal reasons, but I am doing better than I was back in my old job. Yeah, because I worked 2 jobs, and during the space between when I made my voice impression video as well as the update video, I was working an old job first. I was working a first job and I didn't really like it. I felt very overworked, and then this new job I feel like I was very underworked. So, but then I'm working part time, and I'm still at least earning a good bit of cash. Then like that will help me make ends meet. Sorry. I feel like it's gonna be a lot more doable now. Which is why the streaming route kind of took a while. I definitely was planning on streaming on July, but I just didn't have anything ready because my first job was definitely like eating me up in terms of my schedule. So that's why it took so long to finally stream until August. But yeah, now that I'm doing it, I should have some type of more flexible schedule now. Thank goodness. Also, I'm not paying attention because I need to be hitting those bombs, because I'm gonna run out of rings soon. And also, I'm gonna drown even though I'm supersonic. Isn't supersonic able to breathe underwater? Isn't that the whole point of transforming him in the classic games? Also, I'm definitely gonna run out of rings if I don't do this quick. Come on, come on, come on! I should have hit that last bomb. Give me more, give me more, give me more! I have like 10. Okay, 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 okay. We just gotta focus on hanging. Okay, thank goodness. We got at least one extra. We got 1 ring. No, we're gonna. Ugh. Okay, I gotta be careful now then. I gotta be very careful. No! First death, and I don't know why the music went away. No. That sucks, man. Rough, dude. Now I gotta actually do this, I gotta do this, now I gotta do this the proper way. Ugh. Let me know, it'll be a first experience, I guess, for you guys. I gotta get these bubbles here. Yeah, no, don't start the drowning. Okay, so I guess Supersonic's able to breathe longer underwater, and I'm just supposed to, and I'm only able to breathe normally. I guess that's how it works. At least that's what I'm gathering. I guess you can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I was supposed to do this, and then I would have been able to have enough rings. Oh, sorry, Tails. I guess getting that air bubble was a price to pay for you. There we go. Okay. At least we have 10 rings now, so now we can actually fight him properly. 13 rings now. Hey, 2 hits. Now we just need a few more. I spin dash wrong that time. You know, just take damage and just hit him as hard as you can. At least you guys get to listen to this music more. Instead of just the classic Supersonic music. No, that should have been the final hit. Or that should have been the final hit, but I guess Tails hits don't count. There we go. See, what I tell you, easy game. It was 0 deaths. That first death did not count. I was trying to talk to nobody, okay? I was talking to the wall. I needed to make sure he got my conversation across the board. I don't know what I'm saying. He needed to hear my conversation. Oh god. Ugh, probably needed... Oh, I thought for a second I needed to move, but in the cutscene. Mirage Saloon! And this is a rare occasion where I actually listen to the first act more than the second one. Not that it actually feels like an act, but it's not bad, you know. But it's not really an actual it's not really an actual act. I had to talk to the wall to make sure that like he heard my conversation properly. How else am I supposed to form an audience? Ah! In case you couldn't tell, I'm trying to get as many rings as possible so I can turn Supersonic and avoid frustrations with the boss. Not to say they're hard, obviously. They're not really hard. It's just more I'm just more used to fighting them as Supersonic. Ah, okay. You know, it's almost synced up to the music too. I do like how Tails wears his pilot goggles on. It's kind of a really cute detail. You see, I should have had 20 rings by now, but unfortunately this game does not love me right now. It doesn't love you back, man. Just move on. There's plenty of there's plenty of other fishes in the sea. No! Oh, come on. I couldn't even see that guy. Sorry, I'm not getting upset for no reason, but I really couldn't see him. You're getting You're getting angry at a single player game, bro. That's weak. I feel sorry for you. Did I just feel a drop on my arm? Sorry, I'm like, my ADHD, man. It's like, yeah, I actually do have ADHD. I'm not actually saying that just to say it. Like, I legit have like I guess I have a short attention span, but mostly ADHD where I just can't concentrate on one thing. Wait, what am I doing? I'm supposed to get that special ring. I can go this way. Or no, I can't, actually. I'm pretty sure I know how to, but I just don't remember. There we go. That's all I needed. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to just run on it. Just run with it. Run with it. Let me just drop down so I can get the shield. Guys, look. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I got the funny number. Chat, look, I got the funny number. Okay, I'll stop. Oh god. Listen, when it comes to the first stream, you gotta have some cringe moments. Otherwise, how you're supposed to evolve in your later broadcast. Okay, we're not gonna use Supersonic this time. Mainly because I have a shield now. I just remember this boss, like, you have to be really patient with it. Especially if you want to time it right. Yep, if you want to time it right and hit him in the head. Yeah, like that. Yeah, we're not gonna waste our rings for this boss fight. You gotta hit this boss 8 times. Oh god. In order for him to be down for the count. It's not like it changes anything, even if you go Supersonic on this guy, because it's really just a matter of hitting him at the right time on the face. Oh. Don't worry, I got all the time in the world. There we go. Well, technically I don't, because I really do need to eat something. But I'm not going to cut the stream short just to eat. There we go. And another job well done for Mr. Sonic. Or Sonic the Needle, Mr. Needle Mouse, I should say, I guess. Just to keep that title for himself. To keep that title going. See, you know, I'm already losing track of what I'm supposed to say. Oh, hey, I know you. What was your name again? Bean? I don't know. Listen, he's very irrelevant nowadays that I just don't remember his name. Not to say he's a bad character. I actually like Fang or Knack, whatever he goes by now. I actually like Fang, Bark, and Bean, I guess his name was. Yeah, you guys can make fun of me if I... Yeah, this guy. Fang or Knack. I don't remember their names, but I always like those characters, but it's just that we never see them often anymore. Which is a shame, because I actually do like their characters overall. I would like to see them come back in like a future modern Sonic title. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I don't know if you heard that, but excuse me if you did. I just ate something before this, but also I missed lunch, so I guess it's still affecting me. But yeah, I feel like they should add more characters now, especially I don't know if you heard, but I do read the IDW comics, but recently they just announced that they're finally gonna move on from the comics being like the beginning of Sonic Forces, like after it ended, the game, and then now finally continuing off where Frontiers kind of left off in the story. So I'm really looking forward to how they do that. I don't know how... do people have mixed feelings about the comics? I always liked them regardless. I liked reading them. Obviously they're not perfect, but even then I still like the story arcs and the characters that they do. For that. And I would definitely like to see more of the IDW characters come to the Sonic games at some point. Especially when it comes to at least the villains that they made for them. Oh, already? Jeez, that was actually fast. I mean, I know I have to go fast for these zones, but I didn't think we would already be at the end of this act. There he is. I know he came back for Sonic Superstars. Fang. I don't remember what his name is now, but I'm pretty sure it's Fang. But I know he came back for Superstars, but unfortunately, like I said, that game's kind of mixed, at least in general. Some people liked it, some people hated it. I never played it, so I can't really say much about it, but like I said before. But it was nice to see him come back at least. And I do like the new character from what I've seen. Trip the Sun Gazer. Yeah. And again, I really hope that they bring those characters back, at least in a modern Sonic game. Because it would be nice to have new characters to interact with. Not to say that you need to have a Sonic game where Sonic's always the main character, and obviously you still have to... You don't have to abandon his old friends, but at least when it comes to the new stories, maybe this is my opinion, but I feel like they should really do a story where even though you're still Sonic, playing as him, like at least still interact with the new characters more. Not to say to leave the old characters aside or push them away completely, but you know, still have room for them at least because it might share some new interactions that we haven't seen before. You know, that's just me though. I probably could have worded that more better, but I guess in general, I just would like to see. Ooh, sorry. I would like to see what they do eventually when it comes to the new characters. It's getting hot in here. Hang on. It's getting hot in here. Do you guys feel hot? Oh no. Well, I don't really need that. I'll be fine without it. Hopefully. I was gonna say hopefully. Hopefully. Oh god. Okay. Well, I guess I kind of need it now. Okay. I saw that and I still went for it. All right. I guess they're... Oh god. Alright, you know what? This just proves I'm not good at this game at all. It's not easy. It's hard. Actually, change the difficulty, please. Oh, okay. I'm scared of everything now. Ah! I remember you could push that. I don't know if you... Oh, never mind. Well, I guess it's too late now. Sorry, my voice cracked. It's too late now, I guess. Alright, yeah, just shoot your power pellet. And just there we go. Shoot your lemon, and then we'll get on our way. Yeah, finally. Making some more speed. Oh, there's another one. But how do I get to it is the question. I guess I was supposed to... Yeah, see, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you could push those. You're supposed to push it to get to the special ring, the warp ring. Screw it. I'll just use the shield now, and then once I find another checkpoint, I'll just turn back to normal Sonic. Yeah, like this. See? There we go. Easy. That's the only use these stages have. Okay, no, for real, do people actually like that special stage? I mean, nothing against that. I actually don't mind them, but apparently a lot of people hated them. At least back in the day. I don't know anything anymore. I like to believe... Okay, never mind. We definitely have to turn Super Sonic here. I like to believe that people have matured their tastes and their opinions on Sonic stuff, but you don't know. Maybe they still hold to that type of belief. Wait. Okay, I was gonna pause the game. I kind of need to stretch my legs a bit. I've been sitting down for an hour. Almost 2 hours. Okay. Do some leg stretches. You probably can't see. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just got quiet all of a sudden. It's just more so I'm just trying to think of something to say. Or at least another topic to talk about. Oh god, no. Please. Not the pollution. I can't see anything. And I'm gonna lose my rings because of it. Never mind. We just lost one ring. That's fine. Ah! How come he got a bounce and I didn't? You know what? I don't even know why I'm trying to... I can just do this. Why am I even trying to push it back? I can just literally just spin dash. Nope, not today. Please don't bring offspring. I'm scared of everything now. It's because I want to make sure I can turn into Super Sonic for the boss, and now I'm afraid of everything. Listen, I'm not used to fighting them regularly, okay? If they put it as a mechanic, it doesn't mean it's broken. I mean, technically it is, but whatever. There we go. Okay, don't touch that, because I actually do want to keep at least one little invincibility I have. Guys, it's like a ride. Oh! I was gonna say, guys, it's like a ride to hell. Listen, I heard if you go to hell, you get to meet some weird imps and hellhounds and stuff like that. Especially if you're a furry, I guess you're into that. You'll be into that, I meant to say. I'm pretty sure people know what I— oh no! I'm pretty sure people know what I'm talking about with that one, but if you don't, then maybe that's probably for the best. It's probably for the best that you don't know. Okay, let me just— yeah, because I don't want to waste all my rings. That's the only strat. That's the only strat that I have. Just use that, and then just be fine everything else. I gotta make sure my gaming chair isn't squeaky, guys. Every time I move, it's gonna squeak. If that's the case, then I probably need to get Eggman to fix it or something. Ah! Nope, not risking it. Not risking it. Gotta turn Super Saiyan. I bet people— I don't know if people will get upset if I call Supersonic Super Saiyan. Listen, you gotta understand that they didn't copy anyone. Sega just got inspired by Dragon Ball. I mean, who wouldn't? Dragon Ball is an inspiration for all our lives. I mean, Super Saiyan Goku was really cool when it first came out, so makes sense why they would take inspiration for that. Also, my hands are getting sore because I'm literally resting my palms and my desk tray. It's like getting sore now. It's funny too because I used to play games for like very long durations, and I would never get tired or sore. But now that I've gotten older, it's like you kind of get tired of sitting on the chair for so long, which is probably a good thing. Why I'm probably, at least for right now, I'm just gonna be dedicating only once a week, and then not doing it until the following week afterwards. See, we don't need to stay on these platforms. I mean, Tails probably does, but not me. Don't mind me, I'm just aura farming now. Nope. Oh, come on, I thought that would be the last hit. Oh god, I just realized my ring count. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I just realized my ring count. Chat, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Am I cooked, guys? Guys, am I cooked? Am I cooked? No, I am not cooked. I just have 0 rings now for my score. Whew, okay. That was a close call. I did not want to redo that fight. I just noticed my ring count, it just goes to 0. Cool bonus, 9,000. I could go for the easy joke, but you know, I feel like it's below me. Let me get some more water. Oh man, Lava Reef Zone already? I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the end of the game now. I could have sworn that I thought I would go for like 3 hours, but I guess not. And honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I really did not have anything else planned afterwards. Oh, come on! I'm gonna be complaining. I'm gonna be whining every time I get hit. Just put a whine compilation when I'm doing the highlights later, which is something I actually do plan to do, at least to help me keep my editing focus. Is just do a highlights of the moments I thought were at least notable here. Don't count on it though. I will say that though. I might do it, but it just depends if there actually are some funny stuff here. But for anyway, as I was saying, it just depends if there's actual funny stuff, though. Which, and like I said before, I don't believe I'm that funny, but you know, you never know. Gonna need that. No, okay. Oh god. I just got a heart attack because for some reason I thought I didn't have my my fire shield, but no, I do. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Don't panic. Nobody panic. No, god. Okay, yeah, just leave this guy alone. There we go. See? That's how you do it. Up, down. That's how you do it. Just like my favorite indie game from Newgrounds, Friday Night Funkin', coming out whenever it wants to, because the creators definitely need their time. Definitely need time to make that game. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Do people still play that game? I'm gonna be honest, do people really still play that game? Haven't really oh, okay, so the spring works now. I haven't really met anyone that still plays that game. Or at the very least oh no, god. I thought for a second I was gonna get squished. I remember dying there so many times. Okay, there's something there. Alright, anyway. As I was saying, I don't know if people still play Friday Night Funkin'. Like, I remember back then it was kind of like a content form in a way, where people just played it just for the sake because it was getting more views and it was popular back then. Also, this is the best thing, being supersonic with a lightning shield. Best thing ever. Anyway, as I was saying, because I know the game's actually good, like the actual game. I've actually tried it myself. And funnily enough, I actually used to be a huge sucker for Newgrounds back in the day. Because again, I used to only have just an old computer rather than a console. So all I would play would just be Flash games or things from Newgrounds. And obviously, again, I probably shouldn't have been playing them as a kid. But obviously, I didn't. Thankfully, I didn't like. It didn't corrupt my brain or anything like that. But for what it was, like Newgrounds was, dang, it was a really good spot to play those games. Especially those classic games like Dad and Me. What else? Newgrounds Rumble, especially. What other? Fancy Pants? Fancy Pants, bro. Like, that game was really good. I might actually stream that game one day. I might actually do, you know, now that I think about it, I might actually do a stream playing old Flash games. If I'm able to do that. But yeah, case in point, like, I know Friday Night Funkin' was kind of like that next step for Newgrounds, just to bring those iconic IPs back. But I'm still looking forward to the actual game, but I just feel like the modding community kind of like devolved over time, where people just focus more on the scary. Oh no, I didn't mean to grab that. People focus more on the scary stuff rather than actual like good characters. Not good characters, but just like making good mobs that just doesn't have to be something based off a creepypasta or something like that. But I don't know. Do people still like it, or do people still? Or I guess the better question is, do people still record that for YouTube? Because I knew for a fact back then, during that time, people were just kind of really getting it just for the views. Unless that wasn't the case, in which case that's fine. But I just felt like it was kind of like that in a way, where it was like a content farm, or people just played it just because it was like it was like sorry, I can't talk today. Basically because it was like the most trendy back then. I know for a fact that the Sonic.exe mod, I used to be a big fan of that. I still liked for what it was, but obviously it was definitely had a lot of like issues. Not the mod really, but just a lot of weird drama back then that I won't discuss here, obviously. Cheap viewers. That message is still there. Alright, Act 2, baby! And I'm pretty sure it's Metallic Madness that comes after this, if memory serves me right. I always thought this music was really Vibe Central worthy. I don't know, it's like I like the guitar, how soothing it could feel as you're going down a crystallified underground cavern. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't go out much. I wouldn't know the right terminology for this place. Huh. Okay, I didn't know that was there. Alright. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go down now. Don't worry, guys. We're taking the slow path, because I obviously want to spend more time playing this game. Definitely not for views or anything. No, no, no! Okay, you know what? Let's forget. Okay, actually, I was supposed to follow it. Okay, let's see. What's my next move? Oh god, for a second I thought... Okay, it actually bounced off me, but for a sec... I always avoided those guys when I was playing this game. Back then, a lot of time, because, of course, you guys knew that. I played this game a lot. Did I mention that, guys? Did I really... No, I'm just joking. Anyway, point is, I always avoided those guys because I thought when they exploded and they threw debris at you, I thought you would lose your shield. But I guess not. I guess it just bounce off you. Shows how much I know about this game. Even though I replayed it so many times. Oh, yep, better just keep it moving. Keep it moving, guys. Or not! Okay, sorry. I don't mean to raise my voice, but I just get nervous. Alright, supersonic time. Alrighty, I didn't see that, but you know what? We're just gonna take it. Okay, I can't go that way, obviously. Move, move, move. There we go. Move it! If you like to move it, just move it. Just move. That's something I feel like a lot of people can learn. Oh, God. I feel like that's a lot of things people can learn nowadays in terms of human traffic. Just move. Stop holding human traffic up just because you saw your old BFF. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can literally just walk as supersonic on lava. Sorry, I kind of running out of things to talk about, really. At least right now, because obviously I probably would think of something. I'd be like, oh hey, you guys remember this? Remember that? That was good stuff. Oh god. There we go, finally. Okay, so once I get a checkpoint, I can just cut myself some slack and not lose all my rings. If I'm not near the end anyway. Or I think I'm nope, never mind. I'm not near the end. And I gotta be careful here because I remember falling down this or not, never mind, we're good. I'm sorry, I'm not getting tired, just mostly I'm kinda running out of breath. Oh, hey, sorry, I was checking my phone. How dare you check your phone? This is a fight, you're supposed to fight me, you villain. I mean, sorry, I mean, do you really stand a chance? I mean, I'm kind of like supersonic right now. Yay! You made it past 6 AM. You're done for the night. Your next paycheck will come to you in the mail. There we go. I'm done with that act. Oh man, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I knew it. Metallic Madness. Now, if you really want some good vibes, just go to this stage. You know what? I need that. I need this. I need this shield. And stop posting about Sonic. I'm tired of seeing it. Ah! Yeah, if you guys don't know, the joke about this track is because someone used it as I don't know if you guys remember, but when Among Us was like a new thing back then, or was a trending thing as well, there was a guy that, I don't know if it was on TikTok or any other site, but he was saying stop posting about Among Us, and then like someone did like a Sonic variation, but he used this track, and now it's kind of like engraved in my head. Where all I can think about is like stop posting about Sonic. I'm tired of seeing it. And then obviously he does like the tune in sync. No, no, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for your patronage. I don't need it. And of course, I'm probably gonna need that lightning shield. So, Tails, I need you for a moment. I wonder what this sample is from. Because I'm pretty sure when it came to Sonic CDs, old music, they actually use a fair amount of samples. I know it's like a common thing with music nowadays, but now it's like I'm genuinely curious. I'm genuinely curious to see what samples they got these from. There we go. Got them 50 rings. Now I can pay for my college tuition. Ah! There's too many darn obstacles here. Just hold right, you know. Half of the time it's gonna work. Just hold right and you'll be fine. I need these rings. Gotta get the rings. I probably needed that checkpoint, but you know what? I guess we're gonna run with it. It's a good thing I didn't get there, because I probably would have gone squished. Just keep going, you'll be fine. Nothing's gonna happen to you, I promise. And I'm probably gonna get carpal tunnel from how much I've been sitting here playing this game for 2 hours and just using the keyboards for my fingers. My fingers, they don't work anymore. I need a PS5 controller. Stat. I can't change now. I'm still fighting the big arm boss. Oh god, not this one. It probably should have been regular Sonic. Boots and pants. Boots and pants. I probably shouldn't say that. It's probably copyright. Boots and pants. Boots and pants. Boots and pants. I don't know if that... Why don't I even say no? It's like I feel like it's not even copyrighting anything. It's not. It doesn't exist. People just say boots and pants for no reason. There we go. I mean, now it's gonna go faster, so. Not there. Oh, Tails, no! I just saw that. Out of the corner of my eye. Oh god. There you are. Why were you there 2 times, or 3 times now? The best part of every zone is just keeping the sign up. Or not. Never mind. My hand apparently got tired. Alright. Oh boy. You can tell that I'm not used to sitting down here for so long. I mean, obviously that's the reason why the streamers take a break halfway through, but obviously this game isn't very long, so not really. I don't feel like there's really a point to take a break right now. Let's do this until we run out of air, guys. That's the best part of it all. Oh gosh. Of course. It wouldn't be Metallic Madness without a couple of traps like that. God, I'm so nervous. It's like I want to keep my rings because I want to make sure I turn Super Sonic by the end, but now it's like I'm afraid to go too fast. I'm not gonna bother getting that. There you go. Now we're a little bit more safer. This music's jamtastic too. Oh, thanks, Tails. You probably got me some rings over there without me knowing. Oh, I gotta be tiny there. I gotta be little. Make the jump, make the jump, make the jump. There we go. We made it. No, oh gosh. Nothing happened. We made it. Okay, now we're tiny. Gotta be really careful here, guys. If we lose that shield, the world ends. And if we get squished too, the world ends too. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that iron box. It's not worth it. Sorry, Tails. I guess you're gonna be chibi forever. Oh no, he's back. Never mind. Man, what is with you, man? It's like there's no real consequence for you. And it's probably a good thing. We all love Tails, so we probably don't want him to stay dead. I mean, I'm positive I don't want him to stay dead. He's actually he's a good pal. He's a good pal to Sonic. Everyone at least deserves a friend like Tails. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we're still good. We still got our shield. No need to turn supersonic right now. Screw all that noise. I guess I could try to get up if I can. Thank you. Oh yeah, this was my favorite part of this game. Especially in Sonic Forces. Oh god, now that I bring that up, you're probably going to think I'm going to stream Sonic Forces now. I do plan to do that actually eventually. Probably not right now, because I'm not a big fan of that game, and obviously I'm going to leave my thoughts about it afterwards why, but during the game and how I felt about it, but especially when I was like relatively new back then. But let's just say it definitely left a stain on me. Kind of made me like a little bit nervous of Sonic games afterwards. I guess no way to go down, but no other way to go but down, huh? Now we're blazing. Okay, we don't need to turn supersonic. We got our shield. We'll be fine. Okay, well, I take it back. Time to use the good old-fashioned, old reliable. Also, I just realized I have like 29 lives. I only died once throughout this entire game. I think I died once. Chat, if you want to make sure I only died once in this game. Leave a hashtag, you know, Bluespeedz only died once. Get down here, you coward. There we go. Oh man, I can't believe it's been, I've been streaming for this long. I know it's like my first stream, but since again, sorry, I keep using, I really like that word apparently. But it's also because, like, since this is literally my first stream ever, I didn't think I would go for this long. It feels long to me because it's my first time, but obviously I'm going to get used to it over time. Can't believe we're on the final zone. Oh man, alright, final zone. We're close to the end. And like I said, I really didn't have anything else planned. But I'm probably gonna change that later down the line. If like a game ends up being too short, I probably might play something else, like maybe like a one-off or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that actually. You know, that's something you should guys know in the future. Then, if a game ends up being short, obviously not today. Oh god, obviously not today. But if a game ends up being short, then I am definitely gonna do like a one-off game afterwards. A game that's like still short, but it's like obviously something that doesn't take hours to beat. Yeah, kind of like what Markiplier does for his 3 scary games, like just something short and one-off. Also, love that guy. Great YouTuber. I always watch him whenever I'm having a bad day. Great guy to watch your videos. And I'm so glad he's still successful as a content creator. Also, I keep seeing that that series he made. I really want to watch it. I think it was something about one deep sleep. I know it's not that. I don't want to butcher the title, but he definitely made a series on Amazon, and I really am wanting to see it one day. I don't know if it's still there. I think I heard like I heard news that apparently they removed it. But I'm still gonna try to find a way to watch it because I actually heard good things about it. Now, obviously, I want to support Markiplier because the fact that he's making like film stuff, definitely something I should probably look into. Because as someone who graduated with a bachelor's like that, then I should probably be a little more interested in the film stuff, in the film world, this digital film world. Also, I probably should turn Supersonic now. Don't want to lose all my rings until I find a shield. That's gonna be my strat now. That's always been my strat since day one. See? Now I have a shield, now I need to find a checkpoint. So I don't waste all my rings. One up! Not like I need them anyway. Because I'm just too good at this game. I'm so pro, I don't even need 1-ups. I'm just that great of a master at this game that I really don't need it. You can just put negative and I would still be great about this. Except for that one time I, died in the boss because I didn't have enough rings anymore. That still didn't count because obviously I just lost all my rings. I didn't have enough. If I had enough, I guarantee you I would have beat that boss in a millisecond. With my eyes closed. I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry. I'm pretty sure someone can obviously do better than I am doing right now. I'm just playing this game for fun, I'm not in it for the competition. There we go, finally. I'm not in it for the competition. I'm just playing it the way I do when it comes to this game. Jeez, I cannot talk for the life of me, even to save my own life. No, we gotta go this way. We gotta go this way. Okay. Man, I really am getting a lot of these 1-ups though. But no, that's the thing. I'm actually quite surprised. Oh god. I'm actually quite surprised I made it to the end of the final zone this fast. Because I genuinely, wow, okay. I'm baby talk, guys. My brain's turned into mush. Genuinely. I'm genuinely, oh god, dang, that's gonna be troubling me now. Genuinely thought that this game was gonna be 3 hours for my first stream. Which is why I didn't really plan to stream anything else afterwards, but... no, I guess I gotta take this as a lesson, so if it's a really short game, or if it ends up being short, I could probably just have a backup game, just in case, moving forward. Oh, it's you. This boss would have been cooler if it had, like, 2 gigantic arms. Like that one game I like, Epic Mickey. I don't know if people know, but the Clock Tower boss. That would have been cool if he had 2 giant arms afterwards, like in a 3D Sonic game. You know what? Maybe they should have done that for the boss, for Sonic Forces at the end, where you have to fight the center of where the Phantom Ruby was. Maybe they should have had the same boss again, but just have him have like 2 gigantic arms with his fingertips being like Phantom Ruby design. They should probably... See, maybe Sega should hire... No, I'm just joking. Sega should definitely not hire fans for their ideas. But no, I feel like that would have been actually cool, honestly, as like at least a proper boss for that area, because all you do is just destroy the Phantom Ruby crystals and that's it. Yeah, no, maybe I should definitely. I mean, I'm going to obviously, but I don't know when I'm gonna do it. But I should probably stream Sonic Forces soon, just to share my thoughts on that. Dang it, I was close to. Yeah, I was close to 1,000, whatever. This score is gonna give it to. Yeah, there we go. See. That score is going to give it up to that. Yeah, Tails, I know. I'm tired too. Tired of life's bullcrap. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, okay, something in the background. I've been watching too much regular show lately, and I've just been catching myself saying, oh, out of nowhere, or being like, like, stuff like that. Blame my best friend for that, because... he got me hooked into it, and I appreciate for that though. I blame him, but you know what? I am grateful he did because I love the show now. Probably a little late to it though, because it's been It came out like 15 years ago or 14 years ago. But yeah. What the? I didn't know I can go back here. Like, there's nothing here. But yeah, I probably, I think I already mentioned it before. Now that I'm going back to it. Even though I'm not going to post any graphic design or anything, I almost forgot to mention, I do have a Blue Sky. It's just under the same username, Bluespeedz or Bluespeedster. Definitely going to put a link on it in one of these days if I'm able to in my community post. Just because I'm going to be using Blue Sky more than Twitter, honestly, or X, whatever you want to call it. Mainly just my announcements and anything that's happening in general, because I feel like Blue Sky is like probably something that a lot of people have been going to lately. So I'm gonna be using Blue Sky to post any updates or any upcoming games I have in mind to stream next. And obviously I'm gonna set up the date and everything, because not every game's gonna get like a promo marketing like I did for Mania, where it's just like a short little edit that I edit, a short video that I edit together just to show just to announce the date and everything. And I probably am gonna change the time. I'm probably gonna just have my streams be at 4 p.m. just so I don't have to skip lunch next time. I only thought of doing 3:30 as like a test, and then obviously just to see how it goes. But I am planning on doing it at like 4 p.m. now, the standard. But I guess it also depends on the game. Obviously, it's not going to be consistent, but 4 p.m. is probably going to be the ideal time for me. But yeah, in terms of like games that are upcoming, I'll probably just mention it on stream. But right now, I'm just focused on Sonic Mania, man, guys. All right. Although I will say, what other game should I stream? Definitely don't want to make it a long game. I kind of want to like keep it under the same area of Sonic Mania, where it only takes like 4 or 3 hours to beat. Because like I don't want to do, like I said, like I mentioned in my voice impression, I don't want to do parts, especially if the game is too long. Because if that's the case, I'll probably have to break it up and just play some type of one-off game, or start another game, but that's short too, and then just continue off of the long playthrough of a certain game. Like if, like for example, if I was like playing Resident Evil 8 or something like that, or Sonic Frontiers, I probably just want to break it up and just play like a shorter game, like what's a good short game, like Plants vs Zombies or Pony Island or something. Do you guys remember Pony Island? I actually like that game. It's actually a pretty nice stylized horror/thriller game, or I guess how would I say it? Fourth wall breaking game, I guess you can say. No! I almost had it! No! Oh god, for a second I thought I was gonna fall down. Okay, I guess I'm making my way back up. I'm making my way down. Oh! Okay, definitely need a shield because I need to save up my rings for the final boss. I always struggle with the final boss just because I waste all my rings because I don't have a shield. I'm making my way down. No, I shouldn't sing that. Don't sing copyrighted stuff on Twitch. I'm gonna get banned for it. And also, I don't know what's copyrighted anymore because ideally it's like... I know Twitch isn't YouTube, which is the reason why I'm streaming here in the first place. I do plan to dual stream eventually, but that's gonna be when, like, obviously I have a bigger following. I just want to start streaming on Twitch, just at least for the time being. But I do plan to dual stream on YouTube eventually once I gain like some certain amount of viewers and followers. But yeah. Wait, what was I talking about? Sorry, sorry. It's like I probably have to look back, but I'm not really, like I said, I'm not good at keeping track of what I'm saying or what I need to finish saying. I was talking about games that are coming up, but I was making an example if I was to play a short game, like Plants vs Zombies or Fancy Pants or something like that. Then yeah, I would do something like that basically. Because I know for a fact those games would be very short, so might as well just break it up in the meantime. But yeah, that's how it would go basically. If I was playing a long game like Outlast or Which again, another game I plan to stream if Twitch allows it. Twitch allows me to. Because you know how Outlast be as a horror game, especially with its certain demographics. I really need a shield. I don't know if I grab the shield. I can't really be wasting my rings. But yeah, it'll be like that basically. If I'm playing a long game and I probably want to break it up just a little bit, it'll possibly be like that. But I don't know if like streamers actually just play a game and just keep playing it until they beat it. If that's the case, then I can probably do that. But I probably want to break it up a little bit from time to time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what works and what sticks, and we'll follow it. We'll follow it like that, basically. Sorry, I keep moving away from the microphone. My microphone. Yeti microphone. Probably not the most high professional microphone to work with, but you know what? It works for me, and that's all that matters. Oh, Jesus, we're already at the end? Okay. I didn't have a shield, but alright. We'll see how much rings we last here. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm probably just going to be using Blue Sky. Oh boy, the final. I'm so glad I can get to hear the music. This music's really good when it comes to the final boss. All the right amount of atmosphere and climax, yeah, climactic showdown, you know what I mean? Good thing I'm Super Sonic, but hopefully I can last long enough. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm like humming the music now. It's so good, man. Like I said before, this soundtrack's banging. I should probably get these rings. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be using Blue Sky mainly for updates, but also my community post, I'm going to be using it on my main channel. And obviously any highlights I do is going to be on my main channel, but obviously my past streams are going to be uploaded towards my second channel, which I already posted in my updates. I think I posted in my updates or my promo, but it should be there. I'm definitely gonna have to double check on that. There we go, done with the final boss. That was a good game, guys. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This is gonna be no, I'm just kidding. You guys know that's not the end, especially if you get all the Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, that's how updates are gonna be basically. Just also I really like how they did that. The time where it just glitches because you're in like in an alternate dimension. I'm gonna say null space because I don't know if they clarified where we were, but I'm just gonna say null space. But I like how the time is messed up there. It's a really nice detail. But yeah, updates are gonna be through Blue Sky and community posts. Go! God, I love this track so much. I'm so happy to be fighting this boss again. Also, this boss became difficult for me when I replayed it a couple of times. Which is funny because when I first fought this boss, it was really simple for me for some reason. But now that I fought it again and again, it's just been like every time I try to hit him, I always say I would just end up getting hit like that. And I would have to like risk trying to get rings again just to build up my... Oh no, don't do that. I never use that. There's no point in using that attack, honestly. This music's so good. I've listened to this song so many times. I'm like geeking out for some reason. Oh god, okay. Even though it feels like I'm listening to it for the first time. But T-Lips, man, he's such a genius when it came to this track. Also, there comes the fist bump. Listen, I know we all feel different about Sonic Forces, but just hearing fist bump for the first time in Sonic Mania, it was an event, man. It was a feeling, it was a mood. It's so good. I love everything about this track. I know the final boss is not anything to write home about, but the music that plays in this zone, oh, it's amazing. Oh god, I'm trying to compliment your music, man. You're the boss of this game, the final boss of this game. This is your theme, pretty much. I'm leaving you a compliment. But yeah, I feel like this is what I do basically. I try to circle around and just hope that his energy spheres are gone before I hit him. Okay, I need to be careful now. I actually need to watch my ring count. Definitely don't want to restart this, even though it's just gonna give me more tunes. No, move! I'll be fine, I'll be fine. God, this music's again, like, I know I'm geeking out for some type of track, but that's the thing about Sonic music or any music in general. It's just like it gets you pumped up depending on the event that you're in right now. Okay, thank God he's gone. Okay. But this music is just so good, and it's probably one of my most favorite classic Sonic final boss themes, honestly. My favorite, not the best, but it's just my favorite. Alright, we're done. God, I can't believe I wasn't able to talk about more about it, but that music was good. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the cutscene now. Hopefully there's no copyright material for this. Look, Sonic's not dead. He's still alive. In our hearts. Because for some reason it seemed like he actually died there. Oh yeah! Off to Sonic Forces. Hope nothing wrong goes over there in terms of my reputation. There we go! Sonic Mania. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. Sonic Mania, man. I genuinely did not expect to finish this game so soon. I thought it was gonna last like 3 hours. But you know, for a first stream, it is what it is. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, I was running out of things to talk about, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it would have... Sorry, I'm pretty sure it would have... I got close to the mic. I'm pretty sure any topic would have come up in my mind about it, but regardless, what have I thought about this game? It's really good, like I said before, like, as a game that came out in 2017, back when, like I mentioned before, back when Sonic was kind of like struggling in a way. Not to say all of his games have been bad. I mean, Sonic Colors was good for the time. Sonic Generations was great. But then we got games like Lost World, where it's like, it's alright now. Like, we would look back at it, it's fine today. But back then, it was just kind of detrimental. Then Sonic Boom happened. The series, whatever you think about it or not, it's fine, it's fun, it's comedic. Definitely nothing like stellar to write home about, but... And then Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric came out, and that game was a disaster. I never beat it personally, but I've played a whole good chunk of it, and honestly, I could never manage to finish it myself. But Shattered Crystal was fine, but even then, it was during that time of Sonic Boom where Sonic's kind of reputation was kind of dwindling a bit. And then we finally got announced with Sonic Mania, and then we got Sonic Forces, and we thought those games were going to bring Sonic back, and it technically did. Sonic Mania brought Sonic back a little bit in terms of relevancy, at least in the classic Sonic side. But then Sonic Forces came afterwards and kind of ruined it again. I'm obviously going to talk more in details about that game when I play it. Who knows? Maybe I'll genuinely actually have that as my next game to stream. Because again, that's another game that's short. We'll see. I'll think about it. But obviously, I'm gonna post in the community post on YouTube on my main channel, and then post it on Blue Sky, and just tell you guys, and basically just tell you what the next game's gonna be out. The next game I'm gonna be streaming. Also, I saw Aaron Weber. I don't know if you guys remember Aaron Weber. He was a really good social media. I don't know if he was the manager or who ran the account, but I miss him, man. I really hope he's doing great, especially after Frontiers' success, which is another thing I'm going to be talking about, but that's going to be for Frontiers. But again, whether you feel that way or not, Frontiers was very successful. Anyway, but that's another topic for another. As I was saying, and like Sonic Mania technically did bring it back, but Forces obviously ruined it afterwards. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water. And admittedly, it just did more damage than good in terms of bringing Sonic back to the light again. Because if anything, it just makes Sonic more of a laughing stock, especially since they just kind of proved that Sonic couldn't do anything too serious. And they just saw him like, oh, it's being too serious. It's kind of funny now. And then Team Sonic Racing came out, which was fine. It's a fine racing game, but it was ultimately forgettable. I actually played through the whole entirety of Team Sonic Racing. Maybe I'll play it one day for stream, but only the story mode. But once I beat it when it came out, I just never touched it again. It was just forgettable to me. But at least the music was good. again, that's like a guaranteed factor. Any Sonic game is gonna have really good music, whether it's a good game or not. But point is that like after that, Sonic Mania kind of became a shadow at that point, where it got so troubling to the point where Sega was now saying that Sonic was just being held by Sonic Mania, and then obviously being held by internet relevancy. But I mean, yeah, looking back at it, it was not doing so well. It wasn't until literally the first movie, despite the old design and everything. Oh crap! There we go. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it dark. But it wasn't because, but it was because of the old design and everything. Despite that, the first movie actually brought Sonic back to popularity, and in a good way, because like a lot of the new generation came back and liked Sonic, which was the whole point of the first movie. I feel like some people don't know that, but the whole reason for the first movie was to bring a new audience for Sonic, basically start a new generation. Like this was Sonic, his origin and his story begins here from Paramount, basically Paramount Sonic. And it was because of that Sonic ended up being more successful, more relevant. And then after Sonic Frontiers came out, it was even more successful. Like literally Sonic Frontiers was like the top selling game after Sonic Heroes, which was like, it held that title for a bit. And I can see why. I played Sonic Frontiers multiple times. Obviously, I'm going to share my thoughts about it once I actually get to the game, but that was the whole point. Like, it actually brought Sonic back in a good light, and now we have a new direction to how Sonic's going to be. And I'm a Sonic fan that's actually looking forward to the future of how the franchise is going to be, because I really enjoyed Sonic Frontiers open zone. I liked the combat. The combat was really fun. But that's the thing. It's like Sonic Adventure. Like, obviously it's not going to get everything right at the first go. Like, obviously there's still room for improvement and for it to grow, but obviously over time, when they get more of a budget and they take criticism to heart, they're obviously going to do a whole lot of things better than the first game, and that's something that really excites me. Obviously, maybe it's just me. I'm probably going to be the one that's only going to be crying over this loss, but I really hope they don't drop the combat system, because I really like the combat system and Sonic Frontiers, because I'm mostly because I'm just a fan. I'm a sucker for Sonic characters throwing hands. And then obviously Shadow Generations came out, and it was a really good game too, and it improved a few things from Frontiers already, even if it was like a little side game. But that's what I mean, you know? Like Sonic Mania, it did bring a few things back, but regardless, it still didn't help enough to bring Sonic back to the relevancy that he has now, at least compared to now and then. Even still, Sonic Mania as a game is just really fun, and it's really great, and I feel like at the end of the day, that's all that matters, because if it's a game that brings you so much memories, even in 2017, if it fills you with joy, whether you're listening to the soundtrack or replaying the levels, or even the special stages, or whatever it is, the style or the menu UI, anything like that, if it brings you joy and it brings you happiness, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And obviously, like, Sonic Mania means a lot to me. I love the levels, the level design. I love the way they remixed the old stages, but also like brought at least a few new stages for it. I love how all the characters feel, especially when you play as Tails or Knuckles, or even just Sonic or Knuckles or Sonic or Tails. Just being able to play the game differently, even if you've played it multiple times. And obviously with the Sonic Mania Plus, I haven't tried it, but I'm assuming that you even get more options by playing as Mighty and Ray, as well as like a new mode for it. That's what I mean. Like Sonic Mania, while it's a game that still is very good, but didn't really do a whole lot in terms of impacting Sonic in this new, the new decade or this new generation, like transition Sonic into a good spotlight. Even then, sorry, I can't talk today. Even then, I feel like it really did a good job in doing so, like doing what it set out to do, basically bringing classic Sonic back at least a little bit into the light. So, oh hey, I actually never made it to the end credits, and I never saw this screen. There we go. That's cool. It gives me the total time. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, no, like I guess to finish my point. If you love the game for what it is, and you still love it years later, then good for you. If you don't like it, that's fine. Again, even a game as good as this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But just don't try to like make anyone change their mind. Like, their opinions are already set in stone. And if you're like a good person or a good friend, if you see someone that's really enjoying something, then just let them enjoy it, you know? And obviously Sonic Mania is like one of those things for me. It's like, it's a really good game. I love it to death. Obviously it's not like a 10 out of 10 game. I still have a few, it's more nitpicks, but I do have some criticism over it where I feel like they could have done a bit better in terms of bringing original more stages, in terms of the old stages. I feel like some certain level designs could have been tweaked a little bit, especially because Stardust Speedway, like the Sonic CD, I didn't mind it, but obviously the Sonic CD design is still there, so obviously it's gonna leave people a bit mixed up on their feelings about the stage design. What else? I guess that's really all I could think about, but obviously they could have just done it a bit more original back then, and just obviously instead of just a remix. But again, I feel like that's more of a nitpick, and beggars can't be choosers, so. But at the end of the day, I feel like even if it's not a 10 out of 10 game, I still love it. I still love it for where it is, and it kind of does remind me a bit of why I loved classic Sonic back in the day. Not back in my time, but basically back in the day when I used to play Sonic 1 or 2. Sorry, sipping more water. It definitely reminded me of why I've had good times with it. But yeah, no, Sonic Mania, still a great game, and I'm really happy I was able to replay it again for a stream. So there we go. Let's see. Are you the fastest thing alive? Time attack is now unlocked. Thanks. Prepare to challenge competition. Well, I don't have a second friend, so kind of wish this game had online play. But yeah, I think. Well, no, yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Because again, I didn't really have any other games to dish out, basically, because this is all I had planned, and obviously I really need to eat something. It's like 6 o'clock where I am, so 6 o'clock Eastern time. So let's just change there. Yeah, I think that'll be it. So anyway, I know I didn't have any chat members, probably don't have many viewers right now. Probably the only views I had was just me just checking to see if the stream was going well in terms of like the audio and stuff like that. Also, I just realized this image just has my Bluespeedz graphic. It's supposed to say Bluespeedz stream, so I'm gonna change that. And obviously I'm gonna make a break screen for longer games. But I think that's gonna be it. I had a lot of fun. It was really great seeing Sonic Mania, or playing Sonic Mania again for the first time in a long while, because I actually avoided replaying the game just for this sake here. But the next game, I'm gonna think about it. Honestly, now that it's in my mind, it's most likely gonna be Sonic Forces. Because again, the whole point of the first couple of streams is going to be just a few short hours. And Sonic Forces is like 3 or 4 hours if you know what you're doing. But case in point, we'll see. We'll see what next game comes up. It's most likely going to be Sonic Forces, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, obviously I don't have any viewers, but depending on the time I do my next stream, if like someone in the comments in my second channel comments anything, or even my community posts and my updates where like I say like, what do you guys want me to play next, or something like that. Like I'll probably do that. Like I'll probably post like, here's the next game I'm playing, but what do you guys want to comment my next game being in terms of my next few streams. But we'll see how that works. But I'm obviously gonna not jot it down, so make sure I don't forget about it. Or actually, I'm gonna jot it down right now so I don't forget about it while I'm talking. Streams. Here you go. Streams to do next in community post. There we go. And then obviously I got to work on my new graphic for break room, as well as fixing that because I forgot to put my actual Bluespeedz streams logo on that. Oh, by the way, that actually took me just a few minutes. I wanted to do something more high quality, but unfortunately it was during the time I was working on my first job and I wasn't able to do anything more professional towards it, so just in case you know. Well, anyway, I think that's going to be it for now today. If there was anybody that actually viewed this, I really I'm really thankful if you guys did see this. Even if it's like something that you view later on, I'm grateful for it. I know it's going to be a very long journey. I'm obviously going to start with 0 viewers or 0 followers and all that, but I don't think that's going to stop me. Again, I'm not starting streaming just for the money or for the views. I really am doing it because I really want to share my love for these games and just talk about it and just kind of like hopefully in the future just have a bit of an audience, since that way we can just either discuss, have topics, talk about what it is that you guys enjoy about the game or anything in general, as long as it's appropriate, obviously. And, just have a good time overall. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's going to be a very long journey, but it's something I am looking forward to. Thankfully, I'm still good in terms of job and sort of work. I at least have a part-time job still, so that at least I'm covered with bills and whatnot. But yeah, but that's the point, because I'm not doing this for money. Like, any type of income that I will end up getting here is just going to be for upgrading my equipment, like I mentioned before. But no, aside from that, I'm just gonna keep streaming and see how it goes. And obviously, I'm gonna look back at this, see what I could do better, and if there's anyone that is able to give advice, whether it be on my streaming archive channel or if I do make a highlights eventually, if I have anything noteworthy, obviously, probably not gonna happen because obviously I'm still at 0. But we'll see. But obviously, I'm gonna if that comes the case, I'm obviously gonna do stream highlights once I have more of a following. And we'll see how it goes. But obviously, I'm going to just keep it simple, stream short games. I don't want to stream anything too big until I at least have a couple people watching. But regardless, I think that's going to do it. I think that's all I have to say for now. So anyway, for anyone that ends up watching this later on who missed the stream, I still appreciate it. I still appreciate if there's anyone that's being able to follow me. I do plan to dual stream it on YouTube eventually, but like I said, if people can recommend me any good tips on how to get started on that, I would definitely appreciate it. But for now, I'm probably just going to stick to Twitch until I have more of a bit of a following here. And then obviously I'm going to be moving it to YouTube as well. So that way we'll dual stream it and see how it goes from there too. But we'll see. I might actually do it sooner, since obviously I have a few followers already on my main channel. It's not a lot. I didn't think I would make it to 100 subscribers, honestly, but that's why I didn't plan anything. But we'll see. Maybe at 200 followers I'll do something. But anyway, I'm rambling again. So anyway, that's it. That's going to be all it for now before I get to another topic. But thank you guys so much for anyone that actually did stick around. If not, then I still thank you for at least viewing it afterwards or viewing it on my second channel, anything like that. So yeah. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good night, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next stream. And I'll let you guys know on my Blue Sky or community post what it's going to be. So yeah, take care, you guys. Take care. Sorry, I can't talk today. Take care, and y'all have a good night. All right. See ya for the next stream.